Do-do-do. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-ba-dum. Okay, note to self and to you guys: do not eat at Island Caribbean restaurant in at the Miami airport. I just had jerk chicken at the Miami airport food court and it was disgusting. Oh God, I should just re-eat lunch right now because I just shit it all out. How big was it? It wasn't even like big. It was just oh, Jay Davis. Jay is listening. Hi Dave. Wednesday morning news flash. No, it was just like a milky pile of turds. No, it smelled horrible. Yeah, it was messy. I guess my title doesn't lend itself to too many viewers right now. You guys are the brave ones to tough it out with me. Oh my God. They won't let you have a Yelp account? What happened? What'd you do? No, I put down one of those seat covers. Sick reviews. Bastards. I have this uncanny ability to be able to take a shit anywhere I go. It's amazing. I'm going to Bogota today. Not Borgata, Bogota. No, I need to get a squatty potty. A dumparoo. I would be able to take a shit on Tony Woods. What else? It's like I'm going to Bogota, alright? And I did some research on YouTube about, like, you know, the things that people say in the YouTube, in Colombia, I mean. Like, they say things like, I look it up on YouTube, they say things like bacano. Que bacano. In Colombia, that means like, that's so cool or awesome. Another thing I learned is I watching the YouTube, and YouTube is like a YouTube, but it's like only for Jews, and you need to put like a password of like, you know, when Yom Kippur is in 2006, that's like the password. So it's like my friend Kat told me that in Colombia they sell these cookies with cocaine in it, and she's like, go buy some. And I'm like, I don't like cocaine. I only like it to make the money and to sell it. But if any TSA agents are following me on my Periscope right now, then that's a joke. I don't really have a cocaine in my suitcase today. Pero now we have Russian people. That's piraña. All right. So, what else did I learn on the YouTube? I learned about. Voy a cagar en tu boca. I learned about, what was that phrase? Que chimba parce. Can you see the poo? No. I don't periscope in the toilet for fear of dropping my phone in the toilet. Come to Mexico. Casual. Casual. Are you like a rich Mexican? You got like Wi-Fi and an iPhone and shit? Was it a decent poo? Well, I'll tell you this. Like, I can re-eat lunch if I have time. I just dumped everything out. From I wipe like bottom to up, you know, because like your butt crack is vertical. It's like, oh. You guys ever notice that? You guys ever notice immigrants make a lot of sound effects? Oh, did I just get somebody's phone number? Jay Davis is texting me right now. He listened to my orgasms. You know what I like to do? I like to tell people. I don't like to tell people what I do at the end of my podcast. I just have them on, and I see if they listen to it, if they call me and text me and say, what the fuck is this? It's like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, so I tweeted Opie yesterday, and I said, yo, because my manager, Jason Steinberg, ran into him on the street yesterday and was like, oh my god, yeah, I told Opie to have you back on, and Opie was like, oh, she's crazy, right? So I tweeted him, I said, yo, Steinberg ran into you at the, on the street, and he said that you said I'm crazy. When's this beef gonna end at Opie Radio? And he tweeted me back, he said, bring me, how about one chocolate bar and an orgasm in studio, and that'll take care of it. So I tweeted him back today, still waiting to hear a response. I tweeted him today, I said, only if you eat the chocolate in the studio with me. Do you think he's gonna do it? Come on, focus group. What is YP? He should, right? You know what we have to do? I have to work it out with Roland. I'm gonna make him do it. I'm gonna pressure him to do it. Like a weed chocolate. Roland is the booker for the Opie show. Roland believed that Santa Claus was real till he was like 19. And that's probably what explains why he talks like a baby. Like 19 seconds. Hey, you guys, you learned when you were 5. I never had a Santa Claus, so fuck you. At least you had 5 years of Santa Claus. Who's an intern? Girl code, that was like 1993. What are you guys talking about? Man, we're moving on up to bigger and badder shit, you know? Like Sirius XM radio shit and Ku and the Gang. Yeah, it feels good. It feels amazing. That's right. I'm working on baking some special brownies. A cooter? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I will slap Luis Gomez for you with pleasure. Okay, I'll get a video podcast when you guys buy me a camera from my Amazon wish list. How's that? I'm going to Bogota, Colombia today. Opie and Jimmy's gonna be next week. Oh, you guys, I'm going to New York next week. I gotta have somebody on my podcast. Who do you want to hear? I'll give you some options. How about, does anybody want to hear, what station is my show on? On my own station. You want one of my tie-dye shirts? Oh, yes, I want to have Bobby Kelly on. You don't like Kevin Brennan? Who else could I have on next week? I don't know. Pick somebody. Joe Rogan. I don't think he's going to be in town next week in New York. How about... Okay, if I have Dan Soder on my podcast, what will I talk to him about? Also, what time is it on the East Coast right now? I can't miss my flight. Anyone who has dirt on Yoko Ono? How about, it's 4? It's 4:11? Okay, cool. My flight's gonna be leaving not so soon. I have time. The person who said 3 wants me to Periscope longer. Alana Glazer, is that her name? Alana and Abby something. Are you guys coming to my show at Caroline's on Wednesday? It's at Caroline's 420 show. Big J. Okay, if I have Big J on my podcast, I'm going to have to yell at him for calling me a whore on Legion of Skanks. A shit starter? What do you mean a shit starter? I get rid of shit. I don't start it. You are a whore. He didn't really call you a whore? Can somebody send me a timestamp of when he called me a whore? Because, I don't know, I get different stories from people and I don't have the patience to sit through an entire LOS episode. So send me a timestamp. J4 is the new game for Barranquilla. Exactly, I'm not a shit starter. I actually force people to I force people to tell the truth and, like, you know, get this shit out. I've heard they've been having great shows since I started the fight. You'll send me a postal stamp? I use red. I have red lipstick on. Neil Brennan? Do you think Neil Brennan would do my podcast? I don't really know him. I mean, I think he's funny, but he has this, like, vibe about him, like, same thing with Kevin Brennan, kind of like a don't talk to me vibe. I don't force shit at all. Well, she's in LA. Sharad? Oh, God. They might ask me to fill in for Anthony's show next week to host. Would you guys come? Come to that taping? Is Ari Shafir in New York next week? I would have him on. Then we could talk shit about Bobby Lee. Where am I doing it? Yeah, I'm doing the podcast next week in New York. You guys are naming people who don't live in New York. I put coconut oil in my hair yesterday. Not yesterday, 2 days. You want to take me out to dinner? somebody find out if Ari Shafir is in New York next week? You guys, my hair looks great. Look at how shiny my hair is. Amazing. If you have hair, here's a tip for you. Microwave some unrefined coconut oil and wrap your hair in it. Smooth it all over your hair for a whole day. And you get shiny hair like me. No, I didn't get a magic perm. J49. Tu record locator is J como joint. No. Do you guys ever see those Korean guys getting perms at the Korean hair salon? I did pack the hot pink shorts. Oh my god, I do gargle coconut oil when I remember to, but I can't. Okay, I felt the sneeze coming on. Did you guys feel that? No. You Facebook mess saved Ari? Why, are you Facebook friends with him? You thought I was farting. Okay, no, for real, you guys are like my little focus group here. Let's brainstorm who I could have next week. Apologies. I can't believe how shiny my hair is. It's amazing. Joey Badass. My sneeze never came out. Who's Darian Davis? I would love to have Chelsea Handler on. I love Chelsea Handler. Her books are so funny, aren't they? Alright, well, I think I gotta go to my terminal soon. How about I trick Opie and Anthony to both show up, but I say it's just one of them, and then I reunite them. How much would they hate me then? A member of the Wu-Tang Clan? Oh my god, do you guys know Mathematics Wu? I actually have his number. I met him at Dave Chappelle's Rockefeller Center show. Like, he's a member of the Wu-Tang Clan. But do you guys know who he is? Do you guys know Mathematics Wu? Esther Wu. Have Dan Natterman on. Maybe. I think I got that on CD-ROM. No, for real, I don't really know anything about the Wu-Tang Clan, so I don't know how big of a member Mathematics Wu is. Is he big? Is he one of the founding members? Who cares? Just have him on? I mean, I want to kind of I like having comedians on, because just having a famous musician on, they don't know how to talk as good. Define big, like, is he well known? Is Attell in New York City? Yeah, but does he do podcasts? Have you ever heard Dave Attell on a podcast? Jesus and Marrow? I don't think he does podcasts. Yeah. Should I be the first one to have Dave Attell on my podcast? Attell hates podcasts? Why? Oh, I would have Leonard Oates on. Which podcast has Dave Attell done? He's done Ari's? He should do mine then. No, I'm at the airport. I'm at the airport and there is nobody here. I'm at the airport. Has anyone turned me down for a podcast? Yeah, they have. I don't like it when people say have a safe flight. I'm not driving the plane. He just made a deal with MTV. Well, you guys are the brave followers. You guys have been here with me since the beginning. And you brave it out through. It's not like I'm pointing the camera at the toilet. You idiots.